But life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Let's meet the starters for your Dallas Mavericks. Starting at small forward, standing 6'5", number 11, Tim Hardaway Jr. At center, 6'10", number 7, Dwight Powell. The other forward at 6'6", number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie. At guard, 6'1", number 13, Jalen Brunson. At guard, 6'7", number 77, The head coach is Jason Kidd. This is your Dallas Mavericks.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stands 6'3", but he said, I can guard bigs, so I started making a joke. I'm a stretch 6. Forget a stretch 5. My teammates loved it, and it just stuck with me. He added, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so I've been up against bigger guys. For me, that means nothing. Kevin?
Stretch 6, huh? I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Boston. Right now, they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record.
And you know, for Boston, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Jaylen Brown out there with Horford. Then it's White. Then it's Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. And for Dallas, we've got Hardaway. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 4-man position. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Brown, good.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Smart against Doncic. Out to the right wing. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Doncic, coming in off a 41-point performance last game out.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
White finds Brown. And that one drops for him. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Horford the pass to Brown. Dinwiddie with the steal. Doncic against Smart. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. He has 5.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
And White kicks to Brown. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game. And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years. And the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Smart on the wing. Outside Williams. Outside White. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 7. Stolen by Smart. And here comes White, leading the fast break. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Brunson scanning the floor. On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Brown. 5 on the clock. Doncic outside. Shoots from 14. Second shot opportunity. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Well, we love Al Horford because he's an effective two-way player. His attention to detail on the defensive end paying off.
Offensive rebound. Outside, Smart. It's Brown on the wing. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Dinwiddie kicks to Brunson. The drive by Doncic. Dinwiddie, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
And it's Brown missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
With very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell, and Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Hardaway. And he gets the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Smart dishes to Horford. The pass to Pritchard to stop the run. Boston, no good that time either. Mavericks leading by 7. Passes it to Brunson. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Marjanovic. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic with it. Williams picks him up. High arcing shot, and it's sent back by Horford. That one drops for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Smart. Brown inside the line. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Horford gets the bucket. Horford's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that basket to me is all about energy. Al Horford bringing it every night.
To the right side. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Here's Brunson. The second chance effort. And Marjanovic with the layup.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Pritchard passes the Brown. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got 9.
Oh, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touch down low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Out to the right wing from outside the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pritchard passes to Smart. There's Brown with the 3. And they'll get another chance. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
You ever notice the physicality? That's an aspect of Marcus Smart's game. He just powers through the defense. Sensational shooting.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the three-point shot.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Chris comes in for Luka Doncic. Mavericks leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the
The pass to Brunson. Back to Dinwiddie. Out left to the wing. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
.153 left to play in the first.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Kleber kicks to Chris. Tries yet again. Sent away. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Pritchard. No points in the game yet for him. Tice trying to break free. Williams gets the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Brunson. Up and in on the layup. Brunson's got 5.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Williams. Now here's Nesmith. That one from long range.
Pritchard, 3.
Here's Dinwiddie. 4-point game. Passes it to Kleber. Back to Dinwiddie. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston.
Luke Cornett.
Celtics trail by 4. Here's Pritchard. He kicks to Smart. Pass to Cornett. Over Kleber. Cornett can't get it to go.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Dinwiddie against Tice. Pass to Kleber. From deep. A shot, no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. On the court right now for the Celtics, Daniel Tice out there with Nesmith. Then it's White, and it's Cornette in at the center, filling out the middle. Down low, shot clock at 6. Here's Finney-Smith, lays it up and banks it in. Finney-Smith's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Mavs. Celtics trail by 6. And here's White. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Tice. Chris with the rebound. Here's Finney-Smith. Hardaway with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. And it's a 9-point Dallas lead.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas.
Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks, Dwight Powell.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, Kleber kicks to Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith. 5 points in the game. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Tice.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head-scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range. Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Brunson. And Boston with the rebound. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Heat in Miami.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the shootcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Out to White. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Marjanovic comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Then for the Celtics, Williams comes in for Luke Cornette. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Nesmith. Now here's Powell. He had 16 points in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Hardaway against White. There's the pass to Williams. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Doncic outside. Passes to Marjanovic. Williams with the block. 3 on 3. Over in the corner, Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Doncic outside. Hardaway against White. Hardaway kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. 4 on the clock. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Rebound, Boston. Here's Boston now. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Doncic. Powell with the steal. And they double up Doncic. Left side, Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Now here's White. 10 points for him. Here's Williams. Good on the 13-footer. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Powell, that's good. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pritchard passes to White. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. To the middle, here's Hardaway, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that one is off.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
The pass to Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown, good.
Yeah, this is the very definition of feeling it. Jaylen Brown taking smart shots and playing perfectly within the team schemes.
Now here's Powell. Passes it to Marjanovic. Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic from deep three-point land. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
White the pass to Brown. Back to White. Launches a 3. Here's Williams. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
No, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And then for Boston, Al Horford is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for White. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Pritchard.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Brown. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Miami. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brown's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his third of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Chris, no good on the 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the shot goes down. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Pass to Williams. Back to Tice. There's Brown with the 3. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 17. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Smart. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. 5 to shoot. Brown inside the line. And that one goes long.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front, leading by just 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking, get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 23 points and 1 rebound. When does this guy cool off? I mean, he's been stringing together multiple monster games lately. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
They got rained on from 3. Now the shooters deserve some credit. They did hit a few contested shots. Defense deserves more of the blame because there were still way too many wide open looks.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
We've got... Second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Dallas, Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 4 spot. And finished off by Brown.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Pass to Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. Dinwiddie finds Doncic. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Doncic has got 20.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Here's Williams. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks leading. Here's Doncic. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
And White kicks to Smart. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Over Hardaway, and there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Smart.
Marcus Smart.
Smart's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the score by Dallas. And it's Brown missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Brunson. And the basket is good. And it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Smart passes to White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Dallas leading by 5. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Over in the corner, Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident stroking it from deep.
Now here's Brunson. He has 7. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Brunson. Just 4 to shoot. Over Williams. Here's Powell. Here's Dinwiddie. Kicks it to Powell. He's looking for Dinwiddie and finds him. Goes up again, and the layup is up and in. Dinwiddie's got 4 this quarter.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
And Doncic gets it to go.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Celtics trail by 8. Smart deciding where to go with it. There's Brown with the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Brown's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Boston. Doncic against Smart. The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
He got loose from downtown in the first half, now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Another 3 for Dallas.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Smart. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Finney-Smith, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Marquise Chris comes in for Doncic. And a new group in for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. Neesmith, he's checked in for White. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Craig, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here's Williams following the score by Dallas. That one good for 2. Pritchard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Poked loose. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Neesmith. And the shot goes in. And now just a 5-point Dallas lead.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Now Dinwiddie, 11 points in the game. Here's Kleber. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists tonight. Celtics trail by 7. Now the pass to Neesmith. Here's Pritchard from deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he drives in. Chris controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 10. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got 43 points.
All night. He just won't let up.
Dallas has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Pass to Kleber. Chris with it. He's guarded by Williams. Chris in the post, working on Williams. Chris can't hit.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Brown, good. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And the shot goes in. 1:03 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Pritchard, pulls it up, and another basket for Boston.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
To the wing right side, here's Brunson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Brunson's got 11.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Pritchard passes to Brown. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Dinwiddie up top. He's got 13. Kleber, it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Marjanovic comes in for Marquise Chris. Hardaway is subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Boston also with the sub. Daniel Tice is checked in for Luke Cornett. There's Dinwiddie. to the inside. Clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, this is a quick and decisive offensive player who's not afraid of contact. Love Tim Hardaway Jr. accepting the contact.
Dallas shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer, and he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys.
Hardaway hits them both. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Right wing. Here's Pritchard. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Brunson. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Checking in for the Celtics, Marcus Smart.
Long range from the inbound. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 9 points now in just the second half. Brown inside. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Mavericks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
Defensively, keep talking. Let's keep helping each other. We get the rebound. Don't get in early pick and roll.
And Jason Kidd telling them what it's going to take. All 5 guys communicating on the floor.
And calling for the early pick and roll. You can get really clean looks that way before that defense is able to kind of lock in.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Outside, the wings are Smart and Brown. Daniel Tice out there with Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Doncic is checked in for Dinwiddie. And a change for the Celtics. Horford's checked in. Here's Pritchard. He kicks to Brown from deep three-point range. Doesn't go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Excellent, excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Marjanovic. Pass to Pritchard. Now here's Brown from deep. And they get it back to the wing on the left. Pass to Pritchard. Shoots the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Kleba's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brunson kicks to Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 32 points in the game.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Celtics also with a sub. White's checked in. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Tice finds Brown. Drops in the tray. Brown's got 53.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Marjanovic with the slam. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
It's White on the wing. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. Horford, good.
Al Horford.
And the Celtics lead by 1.
Well, Al Horford just goes about his business, and that's an easy opportunity right there.
Goes back up. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Smart kicks to Tice. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's White. No good off the back of the rim. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists in the game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now, here's Tice. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Doncic against Horford. And it's sent back by Horford. They get it back.
Celtics foul. Marcus Smart. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
That free throw good from Hardaway. And the Celtics making a change here. Williams has checked in. Hardaway hits them both. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Brown outside. In the corner, Horford with it. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
Here's White after Luka Doncic's bucket. Brown dishes to White. The shot. And it's Brown missing.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Doncic looking it over. Marjanovic down low. He's guarded by Williams. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The pass to Smart over Doncic. Lost it. No good that time either. Mavericks leading by 5. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 36 points for Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
There's Brown with the 3. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Passes it to Powell. And here is Marjanovic. Doncic outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third personal foul.
That one on Smart.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Now, they've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And I think, guys, over time, you would anticipate Luka Doncic becoming more and more of a leader. This guy is so fun to watch from a skill perspective.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Marjanovic. All free throws good from Doncic.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Brown outside. A three-pointer, no good.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
Back to Doncic. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got 40 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And White kicks to Brown. Here's Williams. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They're hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions
At the line
alive.
for the Celtics, Robert Williams. At the line for one.
One shot.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Dallas calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Marcus Smart.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw missing. That one is no good.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Pass to Brown. Right side, Smart. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Brown outside. And they recover it.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game. Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Here's White. And too long on the shot. Mavericks leading by 5. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dinwiddie's checked in for Dallas.
Now is the lineup for your Mavericks. Spencer Dinwiddie.
.152 left to play in the final quarter. Poked away. The feed to Powell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal
This is a smart kid who works hard, right? I mean, Powell draws the foul, gets to the line. Nicely done, young man.
Dwight Powell. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Brown outside. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Powell. Williams with the block. And he recovers it. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Smart against Doncic. And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Pritchard, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. Free throw is good from Doncic. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's White on the wing for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Following the three-pointer by Jared White.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now here's Brown. From deep. Good. Another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in the game. What a monster he's been from deep.
You know, give him credit. We're still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Both free throws good from Doncic.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
From 20 feet out, Bertans grabs the board.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Frank Ntilikina. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Ntilikina.
Well, Frank Ntilikina comes into the NBA as the 8th pick of the 2017 NBA draft. You do have to remember, this guy had professional experience before coming here. He played in his native country of France.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long.